Kart is a multi-vendor platform where you can sell both physical and digital products. Once you've set up your shop, you can start adding products to your store. Each product that you add in your shop will be available for buyers to make a purchase. In this video, you will learn to manually add a product and manage its inventories. Let's get started. From the seller dashboard, go to Shop, select Shop Inventory and click on the Add New Product button. A single-page Add a Product form will open where you need to begin with entering basic information about a product. Let's begin with making a selection of the type of product you want to list. Next, add a unique product identifier. This is not a product name. This helps to uniquely identify each record in the system. Further, add product name. Select the product brand from the list. If you don't find the associated product brand in the drop-down list, you can add a brand by clicking on the Add Brand button. Select the product category from the list. If you don't find the associated product category in the drop-down list, you can add a category by clicking on the Add Category button. Enter other mandatory details of the product, including its model number, minimum selling price, product warranty in days, months, or years, YouTube video URL. Enter details explaining more about the product in the description box. In the next segment of the form, add variants and options of the product. To understand variants and options, suppose a particular design of a product like shoes can have multiple sizes or colors. So color and size are known as product options. Whereas blue color, 7 size are known as product option values. So let's add options for this product. To add in another option, click on the Add button. Further, select the checkbox Yes if your product has the same EAN or UPC code for all variants. Enter the code in the provided field. However, if each of the variants that you add has different code, select No, and a list of each variant will appear for you to enter a unique code. This section allows you to add your product's image gallery. Product images that you add here are displayed to buyers on front end. As there are separate images of this product and its options, so we are using the Upload Image option. In case there is a single image of a product option, use the Advanced Media option and select for all options from the drop-down list. While you upload an image, note that you will be able to upload one image at a time. Here, add information associated with characteristics of the product that needs to be addressed. Further, select tax and shipping charges applied on the product. Select tax category from the drop-down list. Select the fulfillment method used to ship and deliver the order to buyers. Select the size of the shipping package. Enter package weight. Enter its unit. Select the location of the shipping country. Select profile to determine what rates to combine with the listing product. There are two kinds of shipping profiles, one is order level shipping, and the other is item level shipping. In order level shipping, the shipping rate will be applied on the complete order. Whereas in item level, shipping rates will be applied individually on each of the items purchased. Once the information has been added, go through details thoroughly and edit if anything is found incorrect. Also, before you click on the Save button, check the settings important for product visibility at the front end. Use the toggle switch to set the product status as active or inactive. Active products are available for buyers to purchase. whereas inactive products exist in the database but are temporarily hidden from front-end for buyers to make a purchase. Next, turn on this toggle switch to update added information into other languages enabled in the system. Further, turn on this toggle switch to allow selected product to appear under the featured header on the storefront. Featured products option helps sellers to highlight the selected items on the storefront for buyers to quickly navigate. Further, turn on this toggle switch to make cash on delivery options available for the listed product. The last setting allows you to add tags to make it easier for buyers to search for a product. You can add multiple tags at once. You can either add tags from the list created before or can add a new by typing its name. Press the keyboard shortcut key Enter to save the tag added. Once information has been added, click on the Save button located on the top right corner. The added product details begin to appear in the list. Note that without adding a product inventory, the product won't be displayed at the storefront. Therefore, it is important to add product inventory for all the products that you add. To add an inventory, click on the Add Inventory button. And an inventory setup form will open where you need to add details about the product's selling price, its condition, return and cancellation policy, and so on. The title field is pre-filled with the data added by you during the product setup process. If needed, you can edit the title. Enable this setting track and subtract quantities of inventory, and the system will keep track of inventory once a purchase has been made. For example, if the available quantity is 400, and an order for 5 quantities of the product has been placed, the system by default will subtract the sold inventories and show available quantity as 395. Deselecting this option fails to keep a track of sold product quantities and will not subtract each unit sold from the available product quantity. Enable the setting Send Alert when inventory level is low. This enables the field quantity at which stock level alerts are sent where you need to add when the running low inventories alerts need to be sent. Suppose you want to receive an alert when the product's quantity is left with only 2, so enter 2. We recommend you enable this setting to keep your inventory up to date. In the minimum purchase quantity field, specify the minimum quantity of product a buyer must purchase at one time. With this setting in place, it is not allowed for buyers to place an order with the intended quantity if it's lower than what you are willing to fulfill. Next option is about publishing inventory. A published inventory means that the product can be viewed and purchased by a buyer. With the Publish Inventory option set to No, you can hide a product from front-end so that buyers cannot make a purchase. To make it available for buyers for purchase, select Yes. Select the date on when the product inventory will be available for buyers to purchase. Select the condition that matches best with the product you are selling. Select New if the product is in its original packaging and in used. Select Used if the product is second-hand and used before. If the product has been restored, select Refurbished. Select the checkbox to enable shop return and cancellation policy that has been set up while setting up a shop. Note that the return and cancellation policy setup here applies to all products that you add to your store. However, to make an exception to policies for this particular product, deselect the checkbox, and 2 additional fields will appear, where you need to enter the return and cancellation policy details for the selected product. Under the product order return period, specify the product return window where buyers can initiate return requests of products received from your store, for example 15 days. Under the product order cancellation period, specify the product cancellation window for buyers where they can request for order cancellation of products ordered from your store, for example within 10 days. Use the drop-down list and select Yes to make the product available for COD. Otherwise, select No. Next, select how the order will be processed and delivered to the buyers. Use the selling price field to add the final price of the product that buyers need to pay. Ensure that the selling price that you add should not be less than the minimum selling price defined before. Fill in the rest of the details such as its cost price, current available quantity, and unique stock keeping unit, also known as SKU code. Click on this to copy the inventory details of this variant, and use it for the next variant's inventory details. If you have extra information about the product that you want to share with buyers, share the same in the extra comment field. Enable the checkbox, Translate to other languages to translate the above added information into other languages enabled in the system. If you want to enter the details manually, click on the section below it, Inventory Data in Secondary Language. Lastly, click on the Save Changes button to save the inventory details. Once added, the product is available for buyers at the front end to make a purchase. This ends the tutorial video on adding products and managing its inventory. For more informational videos like this, subscribe now.